Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Once a week, we like to take a look at the media's Kate is Wonderful narrative, where everything Kate does is akin to the scene where the birds dress Cinderella. People magazine quotes sources reminding us how wonderful Kate is. She is their MVP without any doubt, royal historian Amanda Foreman told People. She is in so many ways the most like the late Queen. Royal biographer Sally Bedell Smith added, she's so central to the monarchy and the future. That said, Town and Country came right out and asked, why is the British media not reporting what is wrong with Kate Middleton? Although their article did not provide any insight. We asked the normally chatty Deep Crown about it, and the insider only said, there lies a silent agreement, a boundary seldom crossed. Majesty Magazine's Ingrid Seward told Fabulous, the princess is obviously doing her best behind the scenes to get fit and healthy so she is ready to face the publicity which will surround her return to public engagements after Easter. She has hired a new private secretary in the shape of dashing former equerry to the late Queen, Lieutenant Colonel Tom White. He will be helping move forward her pet project to get big business to help support the early childhood she considers so important. Kate had no intention of allowing her dreams of helping young children to suffer just because she was in recovery after her abdominal operation. Kate is distraught. She has had to cancel so many things since her operation and is determined she will soon be back in control better than ever. Kate's new equerry, Lieutenant Colonel Tom White, has turned heads not just for his prestigious appointment, but also for his striking resemblance to tennis legend Roger Federer. Gary White, Tom's father, shared with Mail Online that friends and acquaintances have long noted the similarity, especially since Federer first clinched the world #1 spot in 2004. People often say he looks like Roger Federer. It is a frequent observation among our friends. He's played tennis, but obviously not at Federer's level. I wish he did play like him. He's a Royal Marine Commando, which we're incredibly proud of. He's achieved so much coming from humble beginnings. People's cover story focused on the battle between the brothers and how Harry didn't visit Kate during his recent trip to the UK. A source told People it would be the normal run of things to go and see your sister-in-law who's had a serious operation and also see your niece and nephews, but it isn't normal. It's terribly bad. Harry's expected visit in May for the Invictus Games anniversary might offer another chance for family connections, though hopes for a brotherly reconciliation or royal intervention appear slim. The king would prefer a united front among his sons, but the reality of that happening seems increasingly unlikely, royal expert Ingrid Seward explained. Reflecting the sentiments of many families dealing with internal conflicts, a palace source concluded, families can be complex, and the royals are no exception to these challenges. Kate's uncle, Gary Goldsmith, commented on the royals' racist rumors, telling The Sun, Kate is 100% not racist. Neither is Carol. My family is not racist, and for Kate to be portrayed as that is just so far removed from the truth, it's ridiculous. She's beautiful on the outside, but more beautiful on the inside, and really is a doting mum. So the way the monarchy is moving, it's family-centric. That's why I got so upset with Harry and Meghan, because you don't put a stick into that spoke and reinvent history. I got pretty miffed when they had a pop at my beautiful niece who couldn't say anything for herself. Throwing your family under the bus just seemed inappropriate. Palace Intrigue will be right back. This week, Sophie pinch hits in the wonderful narrative as the Express tells us how wonderful the Duchess of Edinburgh is. Despite a quieter presence in the media, Prince Edward and Sophie quietly fulfill their duties, stepping up notably during periods when King Charles and Princess Kate are less visible due to personal reasons. Recently observed engaging at the British Cycling National Track Championships on February 23rd, the couple had a busy year in 2023. Prince Edward embarked on 297 public engagements, while Sophie participated in 219, surpassing the number of engagements undertaken by Prince William and Kate, who recorded 172 and 123 respectively. Gareth Russell, the noted royal author, spoke to GB News about the growing acclaim for the couple, stating, the Edinburghs, much like the Kents and the Gloucesters in the latter years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, carry out their royal duties with minimal fanfare. Yet despite the lack of media attention compared to more high-profile royals, public approval for Edward and Sophie is remarkably high and continues to rise. This indicates a strong undercurrent of public goodwill for their efforts. There is still confusion over the Kate recovery timeline. During the week, the Ministry of Defence recently announced tickets for the annual Trooping the Colour parades on its website, sparking excitement among royal followers eager to see Kate and King Charles III make appearances on June 8th and 15th. This news was met with enthusiasm as it signalled the royals' first public outings since their respective health concerns, though it also raised eyebrows regarding the timeline of Kate's return to public duties. However, it appeared that the Ministry of Defence may have prematurely advertised Kate's participation without confirmation from Kensington Palace, which oversees her schedule. Speculation was rife as the army suggested Kate would be present in her role as the colonel of the Irish Guards for the regiment's colour trooping, only for this information to be retracted from the army's website later on Tuesday. While the King's participation on June 15th remains confirmed, the announcement inadvertently stirred confusion over Kate's health and recovery timeline. Social media followers quickly pointed out a significant error in a recent social media update from Kensington Palace. A post was shared on March 1st in celebration of St. David's Day, a day that has been celebrated in Wales since the 12th century in honour of St. David, marking an important date in the royal agenda. The previous year saw William and Kate commemorating this day by participating in the St. David's Day parade with the Welsh Guard. The initial tweet from the royal couple's account incorrectly stated that the Prince and Princess were proud to be patrons of both the Welsh Guards and the Queen's Dragoon Guards. The mistake was promptly corrected with a subsequent post clarifying the actual titles held by William and Kate. The corrected announcement stated, "Proud to be Colonel and Colonel-in-Chief of the Welsh Guards and the Queen's Dragoon Guards. Happy St. David's Day." There are 22 days remaining until Kate's expected Easter return. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or your app of choice. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. It's Palace Intrigue and good times.